Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
To kick off for New England.
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Ashton Jeanty. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
At the 21-yard line.
Well, this defense for the Pats, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
60 by 6.
Throwing now is Daniels. Over the middle, complete. That's Bowers. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Trap 60, go!
Now Daniels. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. It's a big play there for Vegas. 51 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Ah, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
Now Daniels going to keep it. And he takes it inside the 10 with an 8 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Touchdown, Ashton Jeanty. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Raiders are on the board first here this afternoon. The extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 7-0.
Raiders 7, Patriots nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And how about this? Here comes the reverse. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard
line. Looking to put a drive together. To the air, May. That's caught. It's a rookie from Alabama. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Here's May. Trying to lay one up deep. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. You look at this Raiders defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number one in the NFL against the pass.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Throwing here is May. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Against a team coming off a win, just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. They'll throw with May. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 30. That third down conversion good for 23.
Well, on third down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you use the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
Well, they told us that he was just going to be a bear to defend, and usually tight ends are, Charles, but he's no exception to that rule. His second catch of the opening possession, and it gets him a first down.
Yeah, and they certainly saw something on his earlier reception. He went back and reported what he found. And one of the things about him, he's like a wide receiver to me, Brandon. He has a great sense of space and understanding where defenders are.
Yeah, we talk all the time, Charles, that it kind of gets cliche about the hands that he has, but really it's the truth. For a tight end, some of the best hands in the game.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. Now the first carry here for the running back. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
To throw, it's May. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
Partner, there's no other way you could describe it, because that was absolutely just gut-wrenching for that offense. They were right on the precipice. Points were available. All they had to do was just fall forward, and they were going to put them up on the board. Instead, a long drive ends in heartbreak and a melancholy trip back to the drawing board. How you like it when I go a little bit lyrical for you?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
Mustang 19.
To throw is Daniels. That's to Bash over the middle. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A gain of right around 30 on a play that began way back inside the 5. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Up the middle, it's Genty. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll go again with Genty.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Daniels looking to throw.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
Milton Williams in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
A nice return that time of about 14 yards.
And the Patriots take over.
48-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Crazy. 5.
Looking to throw. May. He'll complete this one to Watson.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
13 yards.
That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection.
Crazy. 5.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Patriots are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Here we go.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10.
70 Ranger. Go.
To the air goes Daniels. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. From the 21, and here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 21-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Genty.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
And a Raider first down.
19 Tiger, 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat, 60, 19 tight, 19 Buffalo, 18.
Here's Daniels. He'll get that complete to Harrison.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup.
A run straight ahead with Genty.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
The Raiders at 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind is certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
That one to the sideline with a nice catch there. He stays in bounds, but a penalty marker is down as well. So wipe away the big yardage as they say he set foot out of bounds during his route.
And we talk a lot about using the sideline as another defender. I used to get that a lot from my college head coach, Johnny Majors. Use Sammy sideline, as he called it. Force the receiver out of bounds. Your job's essentially done for you.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 44-yard line.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 44.
On first down is Genty.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
1 yard gain.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Daniels. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Go.
Now a handoff to Genty.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in.
Yards to go.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning.
Cougar night.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
On now is the field goal team. Here's the Raiders. We'll try for 3. This from 44 yards out, left hash. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a 2nd and 6. Again, it's Henderson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at the 45. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
And the Patriots first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Patriots.
They'll set up a throw.
Now they swung out wide here for Henderson.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
It's a gain of 7.
And they'll use him out of the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. In motion comes the tight end left.
2nd and 3.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Quick slant there, gets him the first down, 6 yards on the play.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Back to throw now on first down.
Finds his receiver, Watson.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll look to throw again.
Hit once again to Watson.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Crazy. Five.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Back to throw again. This is caught. Touchdown. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Patriots have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14 to 10.
14. Raiders 10. To kick off.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
21-yard line.
Hold the ready.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before break. Daniels. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football.
Here comes a reverse. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys are lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
At the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's second and a couple. May go.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Raiders pick it up. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
So we thought maybe they would have a chance to extend this lead on the opening drive of the second half. Instead, they cough it up.
Obviously not an ideal start when you're trying to get a little separation, and I can guarantee that they talked about that in the locker room. Let's get out there, start this quarter the right way. Let's try and put some points on the board and create some space.
A give out of the gun to Genty.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 29. And the Las
70
Vegas
Timberwolves.
first down.
What's the key? 18,
First and goal
Pioneers.
at the 4-yard line.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18, Mustang 19. Check out.
Throwing now is Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
Ready?
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal.
Ready. Get up.
Genty is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Now, faster.
Third and
Double line. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
Now Daniels.
And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 5. But not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal.
4th down and goal.
The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th and goal.
Ready.
And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
Jaden Daniels
With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Raiders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. extra point right down the middle. And it's now 17-14.
17. Patriots 14.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Now he'll give it up on the reverse. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up, then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that one actually hurt him 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
2nd and 5.
Crazy.
To the air, May.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there for New England. 45 yards.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact.
On first down, it's Henderson.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10.
At the 25-yard line.
They're going to look to throw.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
22 yards.
A good pickup there, 22.
First down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
Henderson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown, New England.
So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Borregales now for the extra point.
And that is off the left upright. It's no good.
Andres Borregales to kick off for New England.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
A gain of 10 yards.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Once again, it's Genty. And the defense closes quickly there, and he'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman, the ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Well, he's caught. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 41-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards.
Trap 60.
And a Raider first down.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops and escape this drive.
Cougar 19. Ready.
On the give, Genty.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
From the gun on 3rd down, Daniels.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that's going to tie things at 20. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Crazy. That was it. Crazy. And he was it. Crazy.
Off the play fake. Here's May.
Going for the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Pats have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead.
To kick off for New England.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. That's going to be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go.
Throwing to start the drive. Daniels.
The key to any screen play is all in the deception, and that means everyone on the offensive side of the ball. But someone gave it up because that one wasn't very well concealed. And the defense able to rally to him and hold him for just a short gain.
Second and 8 coming from the 19.
Here we go. Here we go. Go.
On the give, Genty.
He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
The offense on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Top low, 18. 18, Pioneer.
Back to throw. Daniels.
And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
On the ready.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
Viking, 18. 18 Cardinal, 18. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
Daniels going to throw for it.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position.
Here we go. Hey, what's that?
Throwing here is May. They set up the screen for Henderson.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Here goes tonight. Crazy.
Here's May.
And this is called. Touchdown, Patriots. A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Patriots are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. The extra point now for Borregales.
And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Patriots 34, Raiders 20. Andres Borregales to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, but you understand why they did in this close game late. Now, though, the road back is even tougher.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And it was fair to look back and say the fourth down was the moment where this one was decided. But as you mentioned, understandable about why they went for it. But, hey, a lot of credit to the guys on the defensive side of the ball. They knew they'd have to defend in that situation, and they got it done.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Go get him, go get him, go get him.
Daniels looking to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Genty. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down.
70 Timberwolves.
To throw is Daniels. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Ready up.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
19 Tigers, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, Dragons 60. 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to look deep down the field. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
5. Here goes tonight. It was crazy, 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 crazy.
Looking to throw. May. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. And the passing game continues to be their friend. Even with a stable lead here in the 4th, Charles, they're going back to that well.
Yeah, with their overall philosophy, you know that they trust their quarterback. He's been able to throw it well. They continue to throw these safe passes. Who can blame them?
70.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Patriots. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Patriots are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Raiders 20. Andy Borregales to kick
Following the
off
touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Their own 20-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now it's Genty.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
To the air goes Daniels. Short throw caught by Bowers.
And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
19.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Here's Daniels.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They'll run. Here comes Shinty.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. Play number 7 coming on this drive. It's 3rd and inches.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
44-yard line.
Looking to throw. Daniels. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush.
Brings up 3rd down.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Hey, what is this? Back row 18. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Mustang 19.
Back to throw. Daniels.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for them. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. $19 Lion. Check out.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one.
Here goes throw. Hey, Angel. Undercrush. 5. Crazy.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking deep downfield.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone, but the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
On play action, May. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up third down.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Crazy.
They'll throw with May.
Now he'll tuck this and run. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
Oh, I think they're more than pleased, right? They've got to look at each other like, wow, we just pulled this one off in a big way. Great job of motivating. Even better job of game planning. They were facing a top 10 defense, so they had to make sure that everything was buttoned down, and they had it ready to go, and their guys executed.
Yeah, they were concerned not only about moving the ball through the air, but also on the ground, but both really started to come in sync. So for the Pats, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, they'll fall to 1-2. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.